You are not prepared to what's going to happen to these three altcoins. After Bitcoin pumps, these three altcoins love to go on a rocket ship. Now I'm looking at the previous all-time high in 2020, and what these three altcoins did then will shock you, and it's setting up a perfect repeat of what happened 4 years ago. This might be your last chance to get these three altcoins cheap. It's time to discover crypto. All right, everybody, I told you when Bitcoin went on a run in 2020, these three altcoins just did phenomenal. Well, this is Bitcoin right here. You can see this is the December 2020, and you can see right when we hit 20K, after we broke out, Bitcoin just went on a heck of a run, everybody. Now, this is on the 4-hour chart here, but you can just see just the first run up, not even trying to catch the April 21 high, just the first run up from December 20th. And only 23 days later, Bitcoin did 118% pump. It more than doubled in less than a month. So a lot of people are predicting, well, Bitcoin's going to double this time, also in less than a month. But these three altcoins did more than that, folks. Now, we're looking at a historical snapshot of crypto prices. This is December 15th. And if you look right here, that is December 15th. So just basically looking at the breakout. And then we're going to compare the prices December 15th to the prices January 15th, just to see what they did 4 years ago. Because, folks, I'm telling you, these coins are looking like they want to repeat their last runs. The charts are just really giving us a lot of signals, and we'll talk about those signals as well. So you can see Bitcoin's $19,000 December 15th, 2020. But January 15th, so 1 month later, Bitcoin almost doubled. It went from $19,000 to $36,000. So just shy of a 100% pump over those 30 days. And if you look right here, you can see, oh, it actually kind of had a 10% pullback. So the 30-day period, the 23 days later is really when it pumped. A little bit of a pullback, and then still just continued to print more and more green candles. Folks, I was here. A lot of people got shaken out by that 10% decline, so you just got to be careful. They thought, oh, that was the top. We're going to correct. Bitcoin's priced too high. Folks, Bitcoin is not priced high enough in your mind. I will tell you that. Folks, we're going to talk about Cardano, Polkadot, and Salana. And folks, when I say these three altcoins went on a run, they just went insane. Now, first one we're going to look at, just because it's highest on the market cap, is Cardano. You can see Cardano right here, $4.8 billion. It was 15 cents. So when Bitcoin broke out of its channel, $19,000, Cardano is only 15 cents. Boy, I would like to buy more Cardano at 15 cents. But you fast forward 1 month later, and then Cardano doubled. It comes in at 30 cents. And you can see it right here. So Bitcoin, a little bit less than a double. Cardano actually did do a double. But let's look at the charts, everybody, because when I said the charts look like they want to repeat, folks, this is really going to blow you away. And big shout out to Lux Algo for pointing out these bullish divergences. Now, right here, you can see this is December 15th, this candle right here. And so Cardano took about a week before it went off on the rocket ship. You can see, whoa, you thought that Bitcoin run-up was good. Look at this Cardano run. Wow, I didn't even realize it was this sharp. Now, this is a logarithmic chart, so, maybe messing with our... Folks, 877% pump. Cardano went on a run, everybody. But I said there's some bullish divergence. Now, right here, if I go ahead and stretch this axis out, you can see this dot to this dot. This is on the RSI. Price-wise, it was largely, just kind of flat, even heading down a little bit. But you can see the RSI was going bullish. This was saying the markets are liking this asset, but the price did not reflect that. And then after that bullish divergence, 877% pump. Well, what about today? Bitcoin just hit 69K. So what does that mean for Cardano right now? Well, let's look at the chart, folks. I just found more divergences because I'm digging in the weeds right here. Now, Cardano likes to pump at different times. So it looks like it kind of front ran us by about a month or so. And again, this is the daily chart right here. Daily chart, we're seeing more. And so right here, you can see the RSI going up while the price is going down. And then since then, folks, we have gone on a little bit of a run up. It was all the way up to 73% pump. We had a scam wick down that shrunk it down to 23%. And right now we have settled at a very, very healthy 60% pump. But if you look at the previous price run up and you got out at 60%, you missed out on all the gains. Folks, that right there is 60%. Imagine jumping out at a 60%. Oh my God, Cardano's up 60%. I better go ahead and take profits. You miss this entire run-up, let alone the run-up to $3.09 right there. So Cardano echoing the past, and it might be, very, very good sign. But again, it kind of already happened. I wouldn't be surprised to see a little bit of a pullback. But Cardano Definitely setting the engines for blast off, so you do not want to sleep on Cardano. Coin number 2 we're going to look at, because it's highest on the market cap, then we're going to look at Salana, is Polkadot. Polkadot, $5.24 in the 15th of December 2020. So we got a $5 and a quarter. So 5 and a quarter. But then DOT went on a run, and look at that market cap, folks. It just jumped. So Polkadot came in at number 9 in December, leapfrog Cardano, leapfrog Chainlink, and leapfrog Litecoin right there. And Polkadot ran up all the way to $13. So while Bitcoin failed to do 2x, Polkadot did more than a 2x. And I said Polkadot, some of these charts are looking very similar. They're looking very similar, folks. So this is 2020. This is December 15th, this candle right here. Again, we're seeing RSI that is moving up. Meanwhile, the price is flat. And then look what ended up happening after that. Another insane gigapump, insane just bullish run. And if you would have jumped out after the 2x, you missed all the gains, everybody. Now, I'm going to try to, catch it at a fair point here. Let's just say it was about right there. That is the 100% pump. So you could have got out. You know what? Hey, it ended up correcting. You would have seemed like a genius. You're like, hey, man, I would have lost 50% of those gains. Look at that. But, folks, you would have missed all the run-up afterwards, a 743% pump in 48 days. So if you sold after that 2x, 2.3x, you missed all the gains that came in afterwards. Now, there were corrections. If we go ahead and stretch this out, you can see this was a steep correction, everybody. Jumped about right there, fell to about right there. It was a 31% decline. And this right here is the price today. Look at this support, folks. Look how it ended up being support right there. It turned into a resistance right there, turned into resistance, and now we're flirting with these levels. So, folks, I expect a little bit of a pullback. I expect a speed bump. It's not going to blast past this and give us a 700% pump. But I do think a giant mega pump is coming for Polkadot. Just be careful at this level. Very, very important level. This $10.50 range. But Polkadot, I said it's looking similar, folks. We're seeing the same things. Now, right here, it's a little bit of hidden divergence. But if I go ahead and draw a line, you can see a green dot right here, and you can see a little bit of a green dot right there. And if we look at the price from this one, okay, then another little green dot. We got it. Hey, that's an upward momentum. But the RSI is just much, much sharper. So not as strong of bullish divergence, but we're still seeing some hidden divergence right here. So just be careful with Polkadot on the pullback, because you see very, very important range. But I think Polkadot is gearing up to melt faces, echoing what happened in 2020, early part of 2021. And now probably the coin you've been waiting for, and that is Salana. Folks, I thought I was seeing something incorrect here. You can see Salana did launch in the early part of 2010. And so I went back. I was like, okay, so Salana, I find it should be like top 30 at least, right? So I'm scrolling. I don't see Salana. Salana wasn't a top 30 coin back then. It wasn't a top 50 coin. Sit down. Salana wasn't in the top 100 in the middle of December when Bitcoin hit its all-time high. And look at that. We're scrolling all the way down around 115, I believe. And boom, you can see it right there. 116th in market cap right there. The market cap of Salana was only $81 million. It ended up reaching close to $80 billion, just for a reference right there. So nice little casual 100x. Now, you can see Salana, $81, $1.76 a token. But if we look in January 15th, only 30 days later, and it jumped into the top 50. You can see it ranked 44. Went from an $80 million market cap to an $800 million market cap. Now, the price didn't double as well, and I'll click on something real quick. You can see why. If we shrink it down and get that period of January and December 2020, that's this right here. This is December. We go ahead and move to the left here. And so you can see December right here, and you can see just January. But when we hit market cap, and we go to the same range, you can see, oh, okay, so maybe some tokens were being released right there. So the market cap is the number we're going to be paying attention to. So a 10x. Solana's market cap did a 10x at those levels. Now, there's token dilution, so it kind of messes with the numbers a little bit. But Solana market cap did a 10x in 30 days. People are not ready for this type of pump, everyone. So if we go, this is on a log chart here. You can see same thing, and this is the strongest divergence, really kind of setting up that face-melting rally right there. You can see a nice, strong downward price action. But whoa, what do we have right here? We have a little bit of bullish divergence. So the market The RSI is moving up. The market is saying, well, this should be valued a little bit more. Meanwhile, the price was saying, it is worth beans. It's worth nothing. And then I said, folks, we're seeing some similarities here, but it's actually a little bearish, everyone. You can see a slightly bearish divergence right there, but the markets can remain irrational longer than you can remain solvent. So I would not be recommending shorting Salana at these levels. I just want to highlight, when Bitcoin goes on a run, those three altcoins just melted faces. I'm hearing whispers of the past in my ear right now. And so, looking at these three altcoins, Salana, Polkadot, Cardano, I've seen a lot of opportunity. If I had to deploy some funds, I feel like Polkadot is maybe setting up a more bullish phase. And if you just kind of look at the price where it's been, I feel like if once we turn this level into support, Polkadot's going to be the biggest gainer of all three of these. So, folks, I really hope this historical data from 2020 with these three altcoins helps inform your decisions. If you like the deep dives that we're doing here, Discover Crypto, make sure you go and hit that like button. Make sure you have notifications on. I'm about to go pack up and fly to Florida, so I've got some really awesome videos coming to you soon. Well, that's all I got, and I'll see you in your altcoin bags with your Bitcoin at the top.